Hello friends, welcome to the channel Physics by IITians. In this video, we will discuss about the diversity of research in physics. So, I am a research scholar in the Department of Physics at IIT Delhi, and during my entire research journey, what I have noticed most of the time, uh, students during their graduation post graduation years, they are fascinated in different topics, but they don't know much that how to pursue research on that topic, or how to look for what things if we want to do research on those topics. So this video series is entirely dedicated for those students who are willing to do research in PhD or research in physics, and they don't know which branch to choose, or even if they know which branch to choose, they don't know what are the things that they can think of while pursuing research in that particular field. So more explicitly I should say, first of all, why we should pursue research. So research is not just a career. This is are more than career things. Like, you can expand your knowledge when doing research. Your problem solving skills will be enhanced during this research. Any kind of research, whether it is experimental, theoretical, or entirely from a computer simulation based, so everything will enhance your problem solving skills. It's also a journey of personal growth. You can also contribute to the society through your research with innovation of technology, transfer of technology from lab to practical field, as well as your career will be advanced. You will become professor or researcher or scientist in different government or industrial jobs. You will have the exposure to innovation, and it will give you personal fulfillment. You can also make networking while going conferences during research. It's a lifelong learning stage. When you are doing research, you are all time you are student, and since you are doing research, you will have some publications and recognition, and you will go to different conferences to show your work. So this will all give you some reputation, publications, and enhancement in your skills. So these are the key points. If you are interested to do research, you can tell why to choose research and what are the topics, mostly the research in physics. So first, physics research can be based on different things like the mysteries of the universe. If your research is focusing on unraveling the universe mysteries, or you can do research in technological advancement, like at different you can innovate different instruments which will give some technological advancement for the society. Or it can be a contributing to big questions like how the universe was made, how everything come, how atoms created, how molecules created, what are the rays that are responsible for mass of the particles, how mass is converted to energy, how things in elementary sub-elementary regime are working, how quantum mechanics explain the universe, what are the loopholes in the theory that cannot be explained all the forces, four fundamental forces together. So these are the big questions which maybe you will research on that and you will contribute to answering that question. And several career opportunities like being professor or being scientist in Indian or international universities. Interdisciplinary connections, like if you research in, suppose, in physics, and you were innovating some technology which is useful to detect chemical gases or detect biological molecules, so it will become a sensor. But the connections are interdisciplinary, because with the help of physics or with the help of physical science, you are exploring things or you are applying things to check different biomedical devices or different chemical devices. These are all interdisciplinary. Or suppose I have some theory, I have some model, and I want to automate that model using machine learning algorithm, so that human sh- each time human should not read and think everything and give the model. The machine is able to train itself and give you the model for you. So this is an interdisciplinary connection where you have given the physics model to the machine read the model and understand it and give you the data. So this is also interdisciplinary. Exploration and discovery is another, like you are going, your research is like on field, so you can go to somewhere like something related to geophysics or something related to particle accelerator. You have to go to the field, you have to design your device, and you have to discover the things with happening in the universe or in that machine. Environmental and energy solutions. So suppose you have some material which is capable to split water into hydrogen and oxygen molecules. So there will be hydrogen gas is generating. So it's an energy solution, and with the help of your material, hydrogen gas is created, and this can be used for different energy generation sources. So similarly, different, suppose you have something that can destroy the environmental pollutants. So these are all is a research in physics where you use the technology or use the understanding knowledge of physics to apply for environmental and energy solutions. So these were the things that we were discussing in the previous slide, that the topics in research. But now you may think that what are the topics? How do we, after knowing the topics, how do we conduct research? So typically, research in physics are of three categories. One is the experimental physics, which involves mostly on the designing and conducting the experiment to gather empirical data. That means that you have some theories already which is known. Now you have to validate the theory. To validate that theory, you have designed and conducted an experiment and take the data, record the data, analyze the data, and then match with the theory. If it is matching, that means it is valid. It is a validation of the theory. So just suppose there is a LIGO experiment, laser interferometer for gravitational wave observatory, where is a simple Michelson interferometer setup. And you will see in some other slides that it is useful to detect gravitational wave which was predicted by Einstein 100 years ago. So with a simple experiment, we are validating the theory of Einstein, general theory of relativity. Or let's say LHC, Large Hadron Collider, where the standard particle model has predicted a particle which is responsible for mass, Higgs boson. And it was discovered with this Large Hadron Collider experiment where two protons are collided head to head. And during their collisions, lot of particles, lot of energy was discovered. And during that time, the understanding, analyzing those energies, analyzing those elementary particles, we found the particle responsible for the mass of the particle. So this is a type of experimental research that has validated the theory of standard particle model. Yes, they are the mass, the elementary particle responsible to give mass to the particles, or it is also named as Higgs boson or God particle. It is discovered, predicted in the standard particle model, is discovered or validated by Large Hadron Collider experiment. Okay. So now let's go to the theoretical research. So theoretical research, as the name suggests, is a completely theoretical based development of models to explain physical phenomena. So just like Einstein's photoelectric equation. So if you know about Planck's hypothesis, the black body radiation was not uh, explained using Rayleigh law or Wien's displacement law, but Planck hypothetically gave the photon is not continuous. The energy of the photon is discrete and it is quantized, where E equals to nh nu, and n can be only 0, n can be only 1, 2, 3 integral numbers. So this is a completely hypothetical research where it was able to give you the proper black body radiation theory, which can also give you the validation of the experimental results, because earlier in the classical electrodynamics the experiments are giving some other results, and according to theory we should get some other results. But this Planck hypothesis is able to explain all those things, and it is completely theoretical research. So, or different theories like string theory, which can explain certain elementary source of the elementary particles, where each of the particle has been supposed to be made of strings and they have certain vibrations, and this is a form of vibration will give us their particles, particular form of particle. So these are all theoretical research where you, and also you can think of Schrodinger equation, where Schrodinger had theory is able to explain quantum mechanics. So it's able to explain the dynamics of the elementary particles like electrons and protons and all elementary particles. So these are all theoretical research with mathematical model to explain all those physical phenomena, maybe which can also give you some experimental outcomes where you validate the theory and also propose new theories. Another I can think of quantum entanglement, where according to theory it was like that if there are two entangled photon, if two entangled particles, if one has spin up, then other one should be spin down. But and it was experimentally validated. It was predicted by quantum mechanics, and it was experimentally validated last year. And Nobel Prize was last year. Nobel Prize was given to this experimentalist who have given who have proven this quantum entanglement is actually true. So these are all theoretical research when the theory was developed and to predict new, propose new theories or new things, and it was further validated by different experiments. Or maybe it is validated or maybe it is not validated till now. Just like string theory, it is not validated till now. But maybe with upgradation of instruments and technologies we will be capable to validate those if it really it is the fact. And another is the computational research, where the computational physicists use computer simulation to model this complex physical system. So you might think that theory and experiment will do everything. Why we need to do it computationally? No, you don't. You need to do computationally. Suppose you need to research for the do research for the condition in the early universe before Big Bang. Can you go? Can you do experiment for that? No, right? So what you can do, you can simulate the situation in the early universe and check all the parameters, all your understanding with in computer to check the model or to validate the model. Similarly, just like if you want to research in black hole, will you go to black hole to do the research? No. You will simulate black hole in your computer and check all the parameters, all the interaction happening in the black hole. So this is a virtual experiment which is capable of giving you all the data where the real data is not acquisition is not possible. And of course the computational research is based on all the mathematical theory you have, not like any random theory. All the validated theory, all the energy conservation law, momentum conservation law, every laws of physics should be first validated, and then you research in your computer to check all the quantity or to study it experimentally. So this is a virtual experiment. So this was all about this diversity of research in physics. In the next lecture, we will tell you more about more branches of research, just like astrophysics, nuclear physics, photonics, condensed matter physics, nanotechnology, quantum physics. So stay tuned in the channel and do subscribe our channel for more knowledgeful videos and share with your friends. Thank you.